Alright guys, so we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna try out this Hell Is Us demo, a true adventure that explores the dark side of human nature. So I saw previews of this a while ago, and I was like, alright, that looks pretty interesting. And so they came out with a demo. Apparently it's between 40 minutes to an hour, and you can maybe extend it if you look for secrets. Okay, that's perfect length for me. I like my videos to be around an hour long. And yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I don't care. What? Why would you give me a mature content? That's fine. There. Show directional audio off. Subtitles on. Background subtitles style. I like that you give me small, medium, large, but don't show me what the sizes are. Performance, smooth gameplay, or visual. Do performance, analytics. Don't care. Hell Is Us. Combat difficulty. You have lenient. This is the ideal setting for players who enjoy the game's investigation and desire less of a challenge from combat encounters. Balanced. This is the ideal setting for players who enjoy a moderate combat challenge along with their investigation. Merciless. This is the ideal setting for players who enjoy a serious challenge from combat encounters. I don't know. Let's try balanced for now. We strongly recommend playing with tutorials activated for your first playthrough. Would you like to be shown tutorials? Yeah, I like tutorials. Our game has no map, no markers indicating where people or things are, where to go next, or who to talk to. We will never tell you precisely what must be done or how to do it. To thrive in Hell Is Us, you will need to pay attention to your environment, listen, and be vigilant. I like that. Work of fiction, obviously. What? I think it's crazy that they have to acknowledge or give us, that this isn't real. Never happened.
It's a true serum. It's still experimental, hence the polygraph.
That dude's gross.
I would have tortured you, but my employers insist I use their concoction. Now, let's begin. How did you get into Hadia?
The yellow brick road.
Well, apparently, needs more time. While it's going through your system, curious about something. Why did you do it?
Anyone in my shoes would have done the same.
I think you overestimate human beings. I don't think you realize the time, money, and resources that went into this operation. You pissed off the wrong people. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You were smuggled out of Hadia at age 5, grew up in the foster care system, and dabbled in criminal activities. You managed to pull yourself together and become a decorated soldier. After decades of trying to get back into Hadia, well, you decided to take matters into your own hands. It seems we are ready. How did you get into Hadia?
I asked for a transfer to the UN peacekeepers. who had deployed inside Hadia. It backfired. When the paperwork cleared, Hadia's civil war was in full swing and the peacekeepers pulled out. I reported to my new unit, stole some gear, and crossed the mountains.
Why come back?
Fuck. My parents. I wanted to find them. I needed to confront them.
How did you know your parents were still in Hadia?
I didn't. My only memory was that my father was the blacksmith of a village of Jova.
Getting into Hadia is just as hard as leaving. Tell me, who smuggled you out?
My mother.
What happened?
She sat me down in the back of a truck, gave me a necklace, and shut the door.
She didn't say anything?
She told me. Never come back.
So far, I love the voice work. I'll tell you that. The overall way the graphics are, I really like it. I like the way that character looks. He's gross. I'm guessing that's the main dude that we're gonna play as. Looks good too. I didn't think we were gonna get such a long cinematic for a demo. Oh man, he moves really fast. Camera movement's really fast too. Don't have any weapons, we can only walk, run, move the camera. I'll have to look up who the developer is. I can't remember. I was getting this one and another game called Pragmata mixed up. Pragmata I was interested in when they very first announced it a long time ago, but as it kind of showed more and more of it, I became less interested. That one's by Capcom, I know that. Manual save. Interesting. Hello, sir. Conversations. Conversations can be started with many characters you encounter. Conversation topics can be chosen based on datum, which represent a specific piece of information you have previously encountered. Conversing with characters may reveal additional datum, which can open up new topics of conversation. Topics that are relevant for your main objective are listed on the left side of the screen. Listed on the right side are optional topics which reveal more about the situation, culture, or history of Hadia. Okay. Is that January 1993?
You must be lost to wander around Sinedra Forest. I'm afraid I have very little to offer. You're welcome to stay and catch your breath. Frankly, I could use the company.
Who are you?
Who are you?
The name's Ernest Cadell. My family has tilled the earth here for generations. When the Sabinian army dug in for the winter, they used our home as their headquarters. I wasn't here at the time. My sons were. When I finally came back, the Sabinians were long gone. They left my sons' bodies in the forest. My only solace is knowing that my fourth son might still be alive. I hope he finds his way home. If he's out there somewhere.
Do you know where the village of Jova is located? So, general knowledge, Hadia Civil War peacekeepers and Sabians.
Who are you?
Oh no, I didn't mean that.
The name's... When the...
Do you know where the village of Jova is located?
It's in Akasa Marshes. It's quite a ways from here. I'm afraid you're going to need a vehicle. Unfortunately, I have none. A group of strange-looking soldiers arrived here last night in an APC. And perhaps you can ask them for help. It's not the first time I've seen them. They always seem to be snooping around here for something.
Where can I find the APC?
Where can I find the APC?
I forget he's
They
gonna
parked their
ask
APC
it.
just beyond the woods, to the north. Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through.
Okay.
I hung them
Like
in
Ghost
the
of
trees
Tsushima.
so my sons would stop getting lost when they were children. Setharus, bless their souls. The gate to enter the woods is locked. Here, take this key to unlock it.
Key to the Cadell Farm. Key for the fence leading from the Cadell Farm into Sinatra Forest, obtained from Ernest Cadell and Sinatra Forest database. Entry not found. Thank you, sir. New area discovered. Akasa Marshes. You can travel between areas while with a vehicle. Okay. Blacksmith of Jova, Village of Jova, Mother. Let's see what trade is. No relevant items. Okay. Thank you. I'll be on my way.
Hey, Gus, Arlo, Otis, please pick up. It's Atticus. I've been trying to call for days now. Phone lines keep going down, so I don't know when I'll be able to call you back, but I'll keep trying. Hey, don't go killing Sabs without me. See you soon.
A recording left on Otis Cadell's answering machine found at the Cadell farmhouse inside the forest. Okay, so we'll know where to go basically if we follow wind chimes. The camera movements, it's a little too fast for my liking. A cow. I can't jump over this? Maybe it's a game where you can't jump. Investigation. If you are unsure of how to proceed in your main objective, open the datapad and navigate to the Investigation tab. Select an investigation to see all associated datum you have discovered. You may then select a datum to see the specific information you have gathered so far. Okay. Interesting. Investigate clues about my parents. Open the charts. Okay, so that basically gives us all the information that we know from him. That I ride with the soldiers to the north, and there's a village. It's located on the farmland. Interesting. I hear the wind chimes. Thought I was gonna go that way. I don't know in the demo how much like exploring will do for us. Unknown language. Scorched bell, a bronze bell marred with scorch marks and natural abrasion. Classified entry access denied. It's up there. Okay, so that's obviously that little yellow thing is where we have to go, or supposed to go anyway. You can't jump over the fence, which I don't like. I know that yellow thing is over there, but just in case. And I'm actually pretty interested in this so far. Notes, Cadell treasure hint. A small note with the writing of a child. It seems to be a clue for some kind of treasure hunt found deep in Soneto Forest. You dummies won't ever find where I hid the key. You're all too stupid. Arlo can't even read. Four Eyes Gus is probably too blind to see the red boulder, and Addie's too small to climb all the way to the hill. Red boulder and you climb to the hill. Some items related to investigations or exploration can be equipped in your loadout for easy access. Once equipped, they can be activated by using hotkeys in the same way as consumable items. Okay. So I'm guessing you equip it, and you can just look at it to remember what it said. But in this case, you find a boulder with a red mark and go up there. X marks the spot. There's a blue rock. Even if you blockheads find the key, I bet you'll never find the treasure chest. The blue paint is harder to see than the red. Well, I found the blue. What's up there? One thing I will say, like when you go down, well that might just be my screen actually. I was gonna say when you go down, it's very hard to see. Oh, I don't have the key. I can't take it with me? That sucks. You should be able to take that with you. And this is another thing, like, why can't I climb that? I don't like it when games are like, hey, we're gonna make you take the long way for absolutely no reason. Even though you could clearly climb up this 3-foot rock. It's like, come on. Keep following the X is what I would guess. There's the red, okay. Medkits. Found Amsif base camp in Senedra Forest. Contains specialized medical supplies for unique injuries encountered by field teams. Vial of strange substance. And a rich summary of events concerning a mysterious anomaly found at the Sif base camp in Senedra Forest. Survey reports, January 19th, 1993, anomaly imprint number 16. Estimated time since anomaly collapse, 1,056 years, based on resonant topology. Signature coincides with 5th cycle harmonics. Action taken. Following items forward to facility ZC-02 for further analysis. Complete imaging profile of sites. Concentric pattern core samples extracted around anomaly locus. Proximate flora samples. Gotta get to the red. May have gone the wrong way though. Okay, so we're just back at the camp. I need to find the red rocks again to make sure I go the right way. They're up here, correct? Oh, here it is. Alright, now I just need to go back to the box. Oh, okay, so fall damage is a thing. Alright, so there's the blue one. This one. Yeah, with no map, depending on how open it is, I can see it kind of being time consuming. It can get frustrating, I think, but we'll see. Behold the magnificent treasure of the Cadell family. It belongs to our great-great-great-grandpa. P.S. Don't break it, you nitwits. This item can be equipped in the loadout tab of the datapad. Bracelet of Ecstasy. Wanton Destruction. Grade 1, damage absorption 5%, endurance bonus plus 500, stamina cost reduction 40%. While grievously wounded, reduce the stamina cost of all actions. Interesting. So... is this automatically on us? Oh, that's an heirloom necklace. That's not what we found. No relic. It's compass. Ah. Defensive gear. Cool. Now we can head on back. Or not back, but back to the person. There was someone that I think it was grunting or something. Someone hurt.
Found me. Epsilon 12, right? I can't see shit. I have blood in my eyes. You must have honed in on my distress beacon.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Sifo 451, Epsilon 11. I got separated from my unit. They're still down there behind that door. We were on an SSC. We got jumped. I'm not sure how I got here. All I remember is hearing that door shutting behind me. I must have triggered something. We need the key to the APC. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Who has the APC key?
Who has the APC key?
I don't need to read that.
The sergeant has the key. He's inside with the team. The Sarge is easy to spot. He's the one with a dark red poncho. Shit. I'm hurt pretty bad. I need to stop the bleeding.
We have that med kit.
We have a med kit in the camp we set up in the woods west of here. We marked the trees to make it easier to navigate. Bring me the med kit, and I'll give you what you need to open the door.
I have it.
Oh, good. You got the med kit. Okay, see that ladder over there? Climb it to the top. Take this. You'll need it to open the door. You'll figure it out.
Ancient mechanism. An old, dilapidated mechanism meant to open the door to the ruins in Senedra Forest, given to me by a wounded OMSIF agent without any further instruction. Okay. Good thing we already went to the, Good thing we already went to the, oh, I see. Oh, so because he said go west, and so you pull the compass out, you can go west. I'm used to the compass just being on all the time, but I guess this is like the no UI thing that a lot of people love. Or no HUD, not no UI. Some more of the language that we don't know. I see. Little puzzle. So we got pickaxe, eye thing. Any hints? Oh. Flames, eye, and then pickaxe would be my guess. Oh, there's the pickaxe. Never even noticed it.
I knew you'd figure it out. Now get the APC key so we can get the hell out of here.
Known person updated. So we're looking for a guy with a red poncho. Can I get a light? Using a save point will conserve your progress. Should you be defeated in combat, you will return to the last save point used. Upon defeat, your progress will be preserved regardless of save points used. This includes conversations, datum discovered, puzzles completed, enemies eliminated, weapon progress, and loot gathered. I mean, that's always good. Sif report detailing their findings upon arrival in the ruins found in the underground. Let's see. January 22nd, 1993. Underground site Lambda 2. Preliminary dust analysis determines site has been completely sealed since at least 937 AD, coinciding with the height of 5th Limbic invasion. Actions taken: successfully unlock door mechanism to gain entry into site, preliminary exploration and securing of fresh chambers, collection and catalog of items, list below, installation of base camp equipment, following items forwarded to facility ZC-02 for further analysis, dust samples from each chamber, drone imaging sweep of each chamber, 4 times iron tools for historical analysis, iron shackles for historical analysis, 5 times teeth from separate skeletal remains for DNA analysis. Actions planned: unseal next doorway in the morning of January 23rd. Auditory cues reveal possible entity presence. Exercise extreme caution as entity contact likely. Set up contingency evacuation plan. Okay. I guess after reading that, we'll do that so we don't have to save it again. Or we don't have to read it again.
Hey, you okay?
Where did you get that gun?
Hey! Fuck. What the fuck?
R3 to lock on. What? How do you... Oh. Shard, neutral. I was pressing R2 and everything to hit, but that is not it. So far, I like the style and the weird stuff with the enemies is very Remedy-like to me, and I love Remedy, so. Okay, need to figure this out. Any symbols anywhere to give us some clues? Screaming head person, maybe? I think we came from there. Okay, there we go. Okay, and this will scan the language. First, the sinners are brought to the tower. Oh, is that it? That's all it said? First aid kit, okay. Press down to use the currently active consumable item. Consumable items can be equipped to the database loadout, okay. Well, we don't need to use the health, so. To guard L1 incoming attack, negating its damage. Alright. And finally, the sinners will fall into the fires of hell. Endurance system. The endurance system combines two vital stats, health and stamina, and is represented by the green bar at the top of the screen. Maximum health is equal to your total endurance. Maximum stamina is equal to your current health. As you receive hits from enemies, your health will decrease. In turn, this lowers the maximum stamina available for action. Stamina will regenerate automatically up to your current health level. However, health does not regenerate automatically. If health reaches 0, you are defeated, obviously. Okay, L1, gotcha. I don't know what the X was for. Then they will endure the climb through the twin-headed serpents. Okay. Sinners will fall, then they endure the climb. Is that our hint with this? So... I don't think it is. Let's see, because we go in here. Flashlight, docking. Okay. Access denied. We only have those two notes. So the stuff that the drone scans doesn't seem to be added anywhere in inventory, which is a little bit odd. I would think that it would. Yeah, but it doesn't. So we're not getting any of this. These are the symbols, though. Maybe I missed something in here. When it came to when we were scanning something, maybe I just missed a symbol. And finally, the sinners will fall into the fires of hell. So, fire, that's the last one. Climb twin-headed serpents. Serpent climb fire. Missing the first one. Oh. Tower, serpent climb fire. Okay, so it's tower, serpents, fire, cool. Sidestep and avoid incoming attacks. Can't open any of those, it would seem. I am filled with glee as they enter, row after row, shackled in bondage of their own making. Astarion, from Baldur's Gate 3, obviously. Gehannian, filthy cattle. Their stench is unbearable. How I wish my duty would take me to the spire, to hear their cries, to revel in their laments, as they finally grasp the errors of their ways. Alas, my charge lies here. My queen requires it. Sethries requires it. I am to shepherd the sinners as they await their final judgment at the spire. Prison guard journal. Okay. Wonder if that will be a clue to anything. Limbic capacitor, small. Limbic restoration 500. Instantly gain limbic energy with wielded weapon. Single-use device, solely absorbs and stores ambient limbic energy. Instantly discharges all stored energy on contact with limbic material. Okay. That I wouldn't know when to use, to be honest, until we get further into the game. Let's go up that ladder. Shit, where was it? No, I saw a ladder. Ah. Bracers of Terror, Intimidating Bulwark, Limbic Sphere, Damage Absorption 5%, Endurance bonus plus 500, Protection bonus plus 20, Lingering duration 20 seconds. Remaining undamaged will reduce the damage you take. Cool. And then, so the passive, no. Active, no. Okay, so this is a usable item and we have two. Gotcha. So those are things we'll be getting throughout so that we can use them. Wasn't very good on that one, but I forgot. I pressed X to melee and it's square. Or vice versa. Yeah, square. Alright. When you successfully hit an enemy, faint particles appear around you. When these particles coalesce into a solid ring and the bar in the HUD flashes white, you can activate the Healing Pulse ability. This ability will consume the particles and restore health equal to a percentage of the damage dealt by the hit that triggered the particles. The particles will disappear if you wait too long or if you take damage. Okay. And it's R1 to activate it. Particles can be accumulated exponentially over multiple successful hits, greatly increasing the amount of health received by healing a pulse. Cool. Okay, I don't think I did it there, but something to get used to. You just kind of hit R1 every few seconds, and I think it'll work that way, instead of having to actually be conscious of, oh, it filled, you know. Hold to initiate charge attack, dealing increased damage in stages the longer shoot. It didn't really work. Stamina. Every action you perform in combat has a stamina cost. Attacks, sidesteps, guards, sprinting, etc. Stamina reaches zero, you enter the exhausted state. While exhausted, all actions will be performed much slower than usual, exposing you to more danger. Stamina will begin to regenerate automatically after a moment of performing no combat actions, clearing the exhausted state. Yeah, I forgot you could lock on. And so I was like, man, this dude's fucking missing everything. Another one of those. Distractibility. Facing two enemies who fight in tandem can be challenging. In these situations, using your drone's distractibility can be helpful. Your drone can be commanded to distract the enemy you are currently locked onto. It will fly towards the enemy and begin distracting it, preventing it from attacking you for a time. R2 encircle send a drone. The distraction will continue until the duration of the ability has run its course. You activate the ability again to recall the drone. You attack the distracted enemy. When the distract ability ends for any reason, the drone will return to your side and the distract ability will enter a cooldown period during which it cannot be used again. So... Limbic Twin Axes. Cool. Level 104. Limbic Energy, Guard, Parry, A. So A. These are B and C. Okay. Try these out. That's cool. Okay, so we need 2 items, I'm guessing. Some attacks can be parried by using the guard action at the right moment, just as the enemy changes color. A successful parry will negate damage and remove some of the enemy's stance. When a parry depletes all of an enemy's stance, you can use riposte to do more damage. Okay. Let no Sabinian captive cross the threshold of the goal clad in so much as a thread. All must be stripped bare as befits the despicable and the condemned. I don't know what that means. That's not too bad of a cooldown, to be honest. Ramhead Medallion Viridian. A Viridian sheen covers this metallic medallion featuring a relief of a ram's head found in the underground ruins of Sinedra Forest. Secret of the Ram. His gaze shines upon our queen. You need a plaque to say that little bit. Waste. Let no prisoner be led beyond these walls unbound. From neck to ankle they must be shackled, that none may stride unburdened in the tower's shadow. Hi, there's the captain. Dear Marco, a Sabinian superstition letter. Okay. How you been, brother? The unit's been camping out in Sinedra after our big push. Cold as hell. Cold as all hell, let me tell you. Feels good to get some rest, even if I'll likely lose a toe in frostbite out here. Hell, I got 9 more, right? I got to tell you something, Marco. We found something while digging the trenches. A big old door, sealed shut and proper old. The captain ordered us to pry it open, and that just don't sit right with me. There are laws against this kind of thing. Remember how Grandpa gave us hell when we tried climbing that old wall near the lake? We aren't supposed to be disturbing heritage sites, even during a war. Captain's lost his damn mind. Can't wait to hear from you, your bro, Martin. Drone bypass. Drone cooldowns, negative 90 second. Reduce the drone's active cooldowns. Okay. Deployment order, January 15th, 1993. Epsilon Commander Erebeth. Subject multiple suspected SSE. Target Sinedra region, southern Umbraham. Objective Standard Protocol Alpha. Locate and contain reported anomalies. Investigate origin and evolution of sites. Collect and catalog relevant materials. Key for the APC. A small key likely meant for a vehicle. Recovered from fallen Umsif's sergeant in the trenches of Sinedra Forest. So we got the that drone thing. Loadouts. So how would we put... I don't know how to... I'll figure that out later. Sabinian front. An unsent letter from a Sabinian soldier to his wife. My dearest Marina, we trampled through Sinedra Forest with the fury of King Astor. Pals never stood a chance. They died like dogs. I must have taken out at least a dozen scrambling around like termites when the shells dropped. It was glorious. We found 3 pal brothers cowering in a farmhouse, pissed their pants as we took them out back. One of them was wearing a gold watch. Can you believe my luck? Sending it to you with this letter. Sell it and buy yourself something nice. I swear I'll return to you, sweet Marina, once we've killed every last one of them. Love your Ruslan. Gold watch, well-worn gold-plated watch, and engraving on the back reads Otis, found in a lockbox. Golden watch, good deed started. So that's bringing the watch back to his wife. Got a lot of stuff, that essence stuff. So I need to find one more of those things. Basic meal. Okay, so this stamina and stamina cost reduction. First aid. Linked enemies. You will often face two enemies linked together by an umbilical cord. This pair is known as a limbic entity and is made up of Hollow Walker, a light-skinned humanoid creature, Haze, a large monster of various shape. To defeat this pair, you must kill the Hollow Walker, the humanoid. However, the Hollow Walker cannot be damaged as long as the Haze is still present. Reducing the Haze's health to 0 will cause it to retreat into the Hollow Walker, who will become enraged but vulnerable to your attacks. In this state, a Hollow Walker's limbic energy, represented by the white bar, cannot be reduced and will gradually replenish. If the limbic energy fully replenishes, it will return to a state of invulnerability and the Haze will reemerge. Okay. Died there. There we go. I gotta remember about that. That's cool. God damn it. I want to lock onto it. The lock-on's a little weird. It kept unlocking a lot. Okay, obviously I think we're going up there. So let's keep exploring here. Weapon level up, hell yeah. Stop. So the level ups are basically just the more you use them, the more you level up. I feel like that's where we need to go, so let's go explore over here. Maybe find some more medkits. Holy shit. Getting used to what their attacks look like, I think, is the hardest part about it. What the hell is that? Said a time loop guardian was killed. Tower. Okay, so we need to go back. Because we've still only found... Oh, I see where the weapon progress is. Top left. Okay. I never even looked at that. But we still haven't found that one thing to open the door down in that little tunnel, which is a little weird. Drone bypass, okay. There we go, Ramhead Medallion Crimson. January 25th, 1993. Sonata Forest, preliminary analysis, estimated 9th century origin, Ramhead iconography. Matches twin depressions found near door DW013 of site Lambda 2. Existence of matching medallions suspected. Further analysis required. Actions taken. Packaged items from transport to facility ZC-01. So I'm guessing what we can do now is go back, put these in the door, and maybe that'll unlock something extra. Because it seems like from here on is like pretty big spots. Like they're not just small exploration spots. They're, you know, continuing the main thing. Okay, and we got symbols right there. So let's go back into the, if we can find it. It's been a while since we've been there. Might as well save. Did we read that? Yes. Wonder if it matters. Guess so, because I couldn't put the other one there. Won't lock on. There we go. Tight space there. Should have got out of that first. Queen's Decree. By decree of Queen Harver, for too long we have suffered those whose sinful hearts begat calamity after calamity upon us. Illegible. Let this grand edifice stand as a testament to our righteousness, a shining beacon in the sea of immortality, a reminder to all that none escapes his gaze. Here we purge heresy, here we purify the kingdom, here we reclaim our faith. Glyph required. In a terrifying burst, you recoil backwards, leaving nearby limbic entities stunned with gripping fear. This item can be equipped by selecting a weapon in the datapad and using the manage or add glyphs. Okay. Let's see, add glyphs. Whoops. Square. Upgrade this weapon to a lock. What? So we need to upgrade, I guess, all the way to 4. Okay. Alright, so that was all that for notes and a weapon glyph. Okay. Head back out And we have, you know, that right area we can do, and we have the left area. There is that door with the symbols that I'm not sure about. By the time we get back to that dude, he'll be dead. Guarantee it. Yeah, so up there's that door with the symbols, which... let's just check it out. Not seeing any symbol. Oh, we need 3 items. Okay, and there's one already in it. Gotcha. So never mind. We'll be coming back to that anyway. I gotta get better at the combat. The lock-on is a little funky. I'll say that. Using the R1 will really help, but I just gotta get used to it. X marks the spot. Oh shit. Oh, is this where we were? Yeah, okay. I don't think we need to go back up here. There's nothing that I remember besides the things we couldn't read. There were 2 of those, but so far they haven't been anything like clue-wise that we've needed. They're just little inscriptions. Oh, and that's back to the APC, okay. So we'll head this way and see if we can't find the little 2, it looks like just 2 stones. If there's nothing here, then we'll go back up the hill and see if maybe there's something there that wasn't before, where the blue and the red stones are. This is the tower. Glyph, animosity. Pure hatred manifests into a lasso that ensnares a targeted limbic entity, vengefully pulling it back into melee range and stunning it in the process. Okay, so we need to... this weapon just... once it's upgraded, we can use that. Also, that doesn't seem to work sometimes. Like, you really need to hold it. forgot it was distracted. It seems like you need to hold it well before the attack happens, which is kind of strange. Because I would hold it right when the red thing would attack, and it would still hit me. But when I'm holding it, I'm stuck on a rock. When I'm holding it right before it attacks, or not right before, but holding it a good bit before it attacks, it seems like it'll block. Doesn't fit. Okay, so we need another item for here. And it does seem like it's definitely not the game where you have a puzzle and the piece you need is in that immediate area. Now again, I don't know if it's going to be a big open world game, if it's going to be maybe an open area instead of world. But the only thing we can do now is go up and look at the rocks, because we need something for there, and then we need 2 little stones for that one area, or we could just go right back to the APC, but we'll check the stones first. If I can remember where that was. I'm dumb when it comes to navigation, so... Yeah, so we need the little stones for that. Left is the APC, up here is back to where those stones were. Maybe reading the things will give us something. See, I pressed it like right when it was gonna attack, and it seems to still hit me no matter what. Yellowstone. I don't know. I can't remember what was right there. Alright, that's my last med pack. Do I have... Does that little, Yeah, so we have 2 big ones, 4 little ones. And I guess this does help out because even if we don't get anything, it does level up our weapon. Another time loop guardian. I don't know what the significance of killing those are. Hasn't really been said yet, but yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything else up here for us. Ah, shit. Another time loop guardian. Hey, weapon leveled up. What? Still can't do it? Upgrade this weapon to unlock its glyph slots. Weird. Wow, that really doesn't do anything. Maybe it does it over time because it's food. Well, it would definitely seem like there's nothing else here. See if we can find our way back. There we go. So to the APC, because where the tower is, we need an object. Haven't found it. And then for that door, we need, it looks like 2 stones, which we have not found. So killed all the enemies. Actually, no abilities. Oh wait, no. Oh, that's a small one? Why are we blinking? Oh, he got crushed. Can't go back in there. Oh. Navigation computer. Or exit, that's all we have. So we're at Sonata Forest. And we're going to Arcana Marshes.
Epsilon 11. Epsilon 11, sound off. Why are you in Akasa Marshes? Who ordered you? Where are my men?
They're gone. The creatures got the better of them.
Abandon the vehicle and walk away. You have my word, no harm will come to you.
How about I give it back when I no longer need it?
I would advise against it.
It's just too convenient.
You have no idea who you've stolen from. Choose your next move wisely.
I recognize that voice for some reason. Not the ladies, but this main character. So I'm wondering if from any other game I know. So we can play even more. So I've been going an hour and a half. I haven't died. I've explored a good bit. Because like a multiplayer game will a lot of the times, like if you look at Battlefield or even Fallout 76, when they had betas, or because this is a demo, I guess. But anyway, when they had betas, usually most of the game, if not the whole game, is available, and you know you're doing that. Acorns, an ammunition crate holding hundreds of small bronze acorns.
Why is this happening? Camille. Oh, my baby. Anna, my baby girl.
Well, sorry about that, buddy. And a lot of the times when they release a demo, like Resident Evil releases a demo, and sometimes it's part of the main game, but it's only like 30 minutes or something. And like Resident Evil 7, you were doing stuff that was in the main game, but when you played the main game, you didn't do what you did in the demo. Okay, there we go. Thank you for playing. Yeah, I enjoyed it. So, Hell Is Us, pretty cool game. I may eventually get it. I probably won't get it when it comes out because I'm playing a lot of different games right now. But I enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed the demo. So, have a great day and I'll see you.